Think about this. Saying no is an overlooked secret to success. I say this as an absolute. It's an absolute, and I say it with conviction. Saying no is an overlooked secret to success. In today's fast-paced world, we're presented with opportunities almost every waking minute. There's commercials, there's messages, there's products, there's emails, phone calls, there's offers, there's meetings, there's activities. We're bombarded with them all the time, and most people don't know how to deal with them effectively. They don't say no enough, and that's probably you. And it's possible to have more time if you understand this. More choices to do what matters the most if you understand no. So we must say no to the things that don't matter the most. This is a magic rule. It takes discipline and good thinking to a whole nother level. So two impactful people I want to talk about that will really bring this to life, that I have some great quotes on. The first one, if you ask yourself in the last 25 years, who's been the most impactful entrepreneur in America, maybe in the world? If you think about it, the name that comes to me is Steve Jobs. That's right, Steve. He changed the way the world listened to music, right? We get the music going on different. He changed the way that animated movies are watched. He changed the way that we compute. He changed the way we use a phone. He changed the way that what? That we use slates. He changed the way we think. Let me tell you what. He was impactful. I got a quote for you. Ready for this? Here's his quote. He said, "It is only by saying no that you can concentrate on the things that really are important." I've studied him a lot. Let me tell you what. I don't agree with everything, but let me tell you what. Pretty impactful for a guy who's impacted so many people. Saying no does matter. Here's another one for you. Think about this author for a minute. This author is somebody that everybody's familiar with. Last 20, 25 years, you think about who is the author that had some of the most impactful impact in business culture in the last 25 years. The name that comes to my mind, a guy that I followed a long time, is a guy named Stephen Covey. 7 Habits to Highly Effective People is so powerful, so powerful. Here's one for you. Stephen said this: you have to decide what your highest priorities are and have the courage to say no to other things, right? So powerful. No is a powerful word. There are 3 main reasons people say no or don't say no. Here's what they are. Why do you not say no? 1, you don't know how. Number 2 is you don't want to miss out on something. And number 3 is you don't want to offend somebody. People pleasers are rarely wildly successful. So get that, you people pleasers. And I know I fight it too because I like to please people, right? But some of you, I know, you're saying I like to please people. Saying no is important. No does not have to be a negative. Saying no respectfully can be well received, and it will help you do life better. If you don't learn how to say no to needless activities, things will pile up on your calendar, draining valuable moments, draining your energy, and allowing you to misconnect with your goals. So many people say yes and get into messes, partnerships, deals, relationships, because they didn't say no at the right time. Most often, the right time to say no is at the beginning. Now, this applies personally, of course, as well as professionally. I often say that making the power of no an accepted and a respected part of a culture is an important priority for leaders. How about you? If you lead a team or an organization of any size, medium or large, or small, do you teach your people to say no to the things that don't matter? Let me give you an example that's so powerful, and I'm hoping that like when you think of this module, when you think of this concept, you think of this example I'm going to give you like for life. So let's say that Rowan calls me up. Rowan says, "Hey Tony, hey, I was wondering if we could have lunch." And I'm thinking, Rowan wants to have lunch with me. I'm thinking, is that an HLA or not? And I'm thinking, well, maybe not, but I like Rowan. And then I go, well, what's up? And Rowan says, well, you know Juan, and I was really wanting to meet Juan. And I tell you what, I'd like to have lunch, talk about it, make the connection. And I go, Rowan, how about this? I've known Juan for several years. What I can do is I can just send you an email, connect the 2 of you guys, and instantly you guys can be connected. What do you think? He goes, great. I didn't want to have lunch with you anyway, right? So what's the point here? The point is sometimes when people ask us stuff, we say yes without going deeper, or we don't say no because we haven't gone deeper to see if we can solve it without saying yes to what they want. So in that example, instead of burning 2 hours for lunch, and I know this is life for you, so many people say yes to lunches and breakfasts and dinners, and they shouldn't, because they don't go deep enough to see how they might connect with the objective or the potential. Now, if you enjoy having lunch with Rowan, cool, I understand that. But if you really want to be on target as far as spending your time, you got to ask yourself and go a little bit deeper and really understand before you say yes, what are the pieces? People all the time want to have lunch. They want to have a phone call. They want to connect. Sometimes people will say, hey, can I have a meeting with you? And before I say yes, I say, let's start with a phone call. And I start with a 15-minute phone call or a 10-minute phone call. How about this? When I was coaching the president of Walmart, on his calendar, we would schedule 5-minute increments. 5 minutes. Now imagine he's managing 2 million people, a lot of people. 5-minute increments on his calendar. What I'm asking you is think about the same concept. HLAs matter. If it's not a high leverage activity, you got to say to yourself, should I say no? So powerful, and I want you to remember that forever. So you see, no is a key to focus. Focus is the key to reducing low leverage activities and investing more in your high leverage activities, which is a must. HLAs are an absolute to achieving the right results faster.
Mentor, coach, author, expert. Tony Jeary has dedicated his life and career to helping others discover new clarity for their vision, develop focus on their direction, and create powerful execution strategies that significantly impact achievement and results. For more than 2 decades, he's been a coach and advisor, written best-selling books, and used his gifts to help people accomplish more than they knew was possible. Now you can join Tony as he shows you how to identify what matters most to you and choose the opportunities you'll follow to make what matters most possible in your life. In our fast-paced world, filled with thousands of choices a week, how you spend your time, who you decide to spend your time with, what you decide to work on, and where you choose to allocate your time matters more than ever. Your time is the most precious resource you have. It can never be replaced. And that's why today's top companies, CEOs, and superachievers turn to Tony for help identifying the opportunities that really matter and help developing the discipline necessary to say no and save your valuable time for what matters the most. If you're ready to take your discipline to the next level, to learn to say no to the choices that don't matter, and to create more time out of thin air by transforming the method you use to identify new opportunities, you're invited to join Tony for Results Faster, an interactive online course designed to help you design your perfect life. In this 7-module course, Tony will share the actionable strategies you'll use to keep moving your results needle forward, giving you access to the tools, skills, and the very same techniques previously available to only a select few of today's top companies, CEOs, and superachievers, and providing the framework you'll use to say no more often, determine what really matters, and achieve your goals faster than you ever thought possible. Starting today, Tony will take you by the hand and guide you toward more of the ideas, people, and choices essential to your success, and away from time-draining opportunities holding you back. Following Tony's advice, you'll develop a Results Faster blueprint, guiding you to better use of your time, better choices, and more of the abundance you deserve. Along your self-paced journey, you'll use Tony's personalized results audit, a unique set of tools Tony uses with today's leading CEOs and corporations that you'll use to monitor your progress and watch your results needle move forward faster than ever before. Your success, defined by the results you want and need accomplished faster, is guaranteed if you click below and get immediate access to Results Faster today. Stop letting the way you choose to spend your time overwhelm your success, your goals, and your future, and start making the choices that bring results into your life faster. Click below and join Tony for Results Faster right now.